welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I'm your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to some awesome music. Today, it is the Kid LAROI, Don't Leave Me, featuring G-Herbo and Lil Durk. I can't, you know our mission. It's on my shirt. Mental health matters. Spreading mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. And is it going to get any better than the Kid LAROI? Don't leave me. That just screams mental health all over it. Please don't leave me. Don't do it. But look, if you want more reaction therapy like so many people already have, go to our Patreon page or go to YouTube. There are memberships there that have extra content, different tiers, bonuses, private live streams, tons of stuff. And if you don't want that, go to our Discord server because there's over 3,000 people there chatting all the time about mental health, reaction therapy, music, and life. Without further ado, it is time for the Kid LAROI, Don't Leave Me, featuring G-Herbo and Lil Durk. Yeah.
Lord, please, you hear me plead, my soul bleed, heart screaming, fighting demons. Right now I need you. Tell babe don't leave me, babe don't leave me, babe don't leave me, babe don't leave me.
Yeah,
babe don't leave me.
Yeah,
babe don't leave me.
Yeah,
babe don't leave me, babe don't leave me, babe don't leave me, babe don't leave me.
I'm smoking dope, I get so high, I need my demons. Just turned 17 and shit I seen, they wouldn't believe it. Just 2 years ago, my mama was off the drugs tweaking. Now I'm in LA eating sushi next to the weekend. Put that on my soul, they don't know what I've been through.
I'm like, man, you just can't imagine my life. Just a little bit ago, I was living in this crazy world. And now I'm eating sushi next to the weekend. Like, what a shift. I always wonder what it's like for these artists who make it to feel like they're grinding. They're trying everything they can. They keep getting knocked down or they keep trying to break through and they can't do it. And they're writing music and singing music and trying to create. And then all of a sudden they make it and they're up there with everybody they ever dreamed of being with. And it's like they're one of those people. Just it must be a surreal experience for them. But so many of them come from such hardship and such tough things in life that they've had to overcome the trauma, the abandonment, the neglect, the abuse, the addiction in their history and still manage to make it and do amazing stuff.
Sushi next to the weekend. Put that on my soul, they don't know what I've been through. These hoes used to curve, now I'm the one that they into. I'm with Big Bro Swerve, Bubba Juice Swerve, that no issue. Back then we wasn't cool, now you with me like I'm issue. Okay, cause I got it now, flooded out the face, I'm on my way. MOB, fuck all these bitches, I'm focused on getting paid. Made 50 today, spent 50 today, I'm in my bag. Buy my mama crib, fuck designer, I do not know rap.
Lord, please.
Oh man, go one after the other tonight. And they're all just kind of doing this gospel preaching here, where they've been and what they've been through, what the ladies do with them now versus before. Used to not even give me the time of day, and now they want to be all around me. Made 50, spent 50 in my bag, just doing it right, like where they finally make it. Oh my gosh. This is something.
Buy my mama crib, fuck designer, I do not know rap.
Lord, please, you hear me plead, my soul bleed, heart screaming, fighting demons.
Yep.
Right now I need you. Tell babe don't leave me, babe don't leave me.
Like, give me a reason. She told me she see me drinking out this cup and she gon' leave me to get too high. When I say I'm gonna stop doing all these drugs, I ain't even mean. She told me I don't pay attention. I told her I'm sorry, little babe, I need. I turned you up and I took you out the Camry. I put you in a Lamborghini. Make up sex
out the Camry and in the Lamborghini. Trying to do whatever he can for this girl. I always wonder what people who are artists like these guys are, what they think about relationships, because so many of the songs talk about drugs, they talk about sex, they talk about just quick action, nothing really in depth a lot of times. If they just think actual relationships are impossible, number one, because they're traveling, number two, because they've got all kinds of pressure on them, number three, because there's women coming at them all the time and they just can't see themselves being with just one. But what their perspective is and if that was different than it was before they became famous. Love to do that in an interview with them. If I could interview any of these people.
When I say I'm gonna stop doing all these drugs, I ain't even mean. She told me I don't pay attention. I told her I'm sorry, little babe, I need. I turned you up and I took you out that camera. I put you in a Lamborghini. Make up sex that time she get mad. She wake up, she'll grab my pee. I did some time in jail. I wrote a letter. I told her, babe, don't leave. If you hear me talk to my dog about these streets, never repeat. I'm just managed with it. I tell her grab my head every time I eat. Get ahead and fast car. Shorty taking them Zambars. Shorty got a good head job. Head job, yeah. Go to Chanel and get Tesla. Came from the mud on the man now. They don't leave me, gotta believe me, I'm the man now.
Lord, please.
Lord, please.
You hit
Y'all gotta tell me what 10 slides is. I don't know what 10 slides is, but y'all gotta tell me what 10 slides. Leave me comments on that. Came from the mud, I'm the man now. But it's always that bae don't leave me. You know? Stay with me. Like, I want that. It's like talking about I want that girl, but there's so much other action going on. They can't stay still.
They don't leave me, gotta believe me, I'm the man now.
Lord, please.
Yeah.
You hear me plead.
Yep.
My soul bleed. Heart screaming.
Yep.
Fighting demons. Right now I need you. Tell bae don't leave me. Bae don't leave me. Bae don't leave me.
They don't leave me,
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 Bae don't leave me. Bae don't leave me.
they don't leave me.
Bae don't leave me. Bae don't leave me.
No.
The Kid LAROI, Don't Leave Me, featuring G-Herbo and Lil Durk. Y'all, if there's anything I can tell you, it's do one of two things. Either find a solid relationship and be a solid person with that person so that you can have something consistent and caring, compassionate, and loving. It's not easy all the time, but it's committed and it's compassionate and it's loving and it's giving. Or don't get into something serious and let yourself enjoy your life and do the things you need to do without manipulating or mistreating or degrading other people, because that's just not helpful, or degrading yourself and putting yourself in situations where you get used and manipulated and taken advantage of. Try to consider, what do you want? Do you want a real relationship, one that sticks, one that you stay with, one that is vulnerable and mutually compassionate, or do you want something that's just freedom? That's okay. Just don't try to do a relationship and then go out and do all that stuff on the side. That ain't gonna work. They don't leave me. Like, stay. Please, I wish they would stay with that. But remember, it's in real therapy. Just Tom break it down, lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the link in the description of this video. Go to our Discord server, over 3,000 people there, and there's tons of extra content, private live streams, and so much more over on Patreon and YouTube. So check that out if you want more reaction therapy than you've already seen. Leave us your comments, feedback, insight. Nick and I love to read them. We are grateful you are on this mission with us to spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. And I can't wait to see you on the next Reaction Therapy.